Today, we're going to dive into 5 Japanese habits that are honestly so simple you might overlook them. But trust me, these aren't just trendy life hacks. They're a completely different way of thinking that can quietly, and I mean quietly, change just about everything. You ever look at someone and just wonder how they do it? They seem so calm, so focused and disciplined, but it doesn't look like they're struggling or forcing it. It's like their life just flows. So what's the secret? What do they know that the rest of us don't? Well, here's the thing. The secret isn't some huge, dramatic life overhaul. It's actually the opposite. A truly great life isn't built on a few massive decisions. It's built day by day on tiny, almost invisible actions that you do over and over again. Okay, so our first idea is the perfect cure for that feeling of being totally overwhelmed. When you have a huge goal and you're just paralyzed by how big it is, this is for you. It's a concept called Kaizen. And yes, it really is that simple. Kaizen isn't about a massive transformation overnight. It's about finding one tiny thing, just one, and making it a little bit better every single day. But the real magic isn't just in the action itself. Let's look at how this actually plays out. Say you want to get fit. Instead of trying to do a crazy workout, you just do one push-up. One. Seems pointless, right? But you're not just doing a push-up. You're building an identity. You're becoming the kind of person who shows up. That tiny win builds momentum, and pretty soon you're doing 10 push-ups without even thinking about it. And this gets to the heart of it. It's not about some heroic, intense effort that leaves you burned out. It's all about consistency. It's about that quiet, daily practice that leads to real, lasting change. All right, let's talk about our second habit. This one is for anyone who's ever felt a little directionless. It's not that you're sad, exactly. It's just that something feels like it's missing, you know? This idea is called Ikigai. So your Ikigai, it's not your job title, it's not what your parents wanted for you, it's much deeper. It's your personal reason for being. It's that thing that gives you a little spark, that makes you feel truly alive, not just like you're going through the motions. So where do you find it? Well, it's often at the sweet spot where these 4 things overlap. But here's the most important part. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. Ikigai isn't something you just find one day. It's something you cultivate, that you grow. It's a journey. Just find one little spark and see where it takes you. Okay, time to switch gears to something physical. This habit comes from Okinawa, which you might know is famous for how long people live there. And it is so simple, but the impact it can have on your health and energy is huge. So, first things first, this is not a diet at all. It has nothing to do with counting calories or restricting what you eat. Think of it more as mindfulness. Most of us just eat on autopilot, right? We completely ignore the signals our body is sending us. Hara Hachibu is all about learning how to listen again. This is the one simple rule. You just eat until you feel about 80% full. The goal is to finish your meal feeling light and energized, not stuffed and tired. It's amazing how different it feels. It's not about sacrifice, it's about respecting your body. And over time, you just feel better. More energy, better mood, the whole shebang. Now for our last 2 concepts. And these 2 really go hand in hand. They give us a powerful way to think about hardship, about the tough stuff in life, and how to turn pain into a quiet kind of strength. So think of it like this. Gammon is about how you endure the storm. It's that inner strength, that patience to just hold steady when things get chaotic. And then kintsugi is what comes after. It's about how you heal. This is such a beautiful idea. Kintsugi is literally the art of fixing broken pottery. But instead of hiding the cracks, they fill them with gold lacquer. The idea is that the piece is now more beautiful and valuable because it was broken. The scars tell a story. And this is not just about pottery, of course. And that is the real lesson for our own lives. We all have cracks, right? Those moments that broke us, the scars we carry. This wisdom teaches us not to be ashamed of them. They're not weaknesses. They're proof that we survived. They're where our strength, our wisdom, our light gets in. So as we wrap this up, I want you to notice the one thing all these habits have in common. None of them are asking for a dramatic, life-altering change. They don't require insane motivation. All they ask for is a little bit of awareness and a series of small, daily choices. And really, that's the only question that matters now. You don't need to master all of these at once. Just pick one. Which one spoke to you? Because a real transformation doesn't happen with some giant leap. It happens in that one tiny moment you decide to take the first, smallest step. So, what will yours be?